I've never done a tier list before. We're gonna make a tier list about the best Pokemon in Gen 2 that are runnable for a speedrun of a randomizer. It's so specific. And let's start with these like super obvious best Pokemon. Like absolutely no doubt. Like Mewtwo, of course. Mewtwo, for example. Like, duh. Like, who's gonna argue, right? Mewtwo is up there. Also, undoubtedly, no contest, Espeon is just too good. And then also, it's not a lot that I would consider like god tier, you know. These three and Raichu, Zapdos and Raichu for sure. They're just fast enough and have high special attack stats, you know. And now we just continue trying to get the rest in. I'm not gonna rank every single Pokemon. Like, for example, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Charmeleon. They're not unviable. They're just not good. Just do fully evolved? No, there is like let's just look at Kadabra, for example. I think Kadabra is like solid B tier. Kadabra is actually good. Alakazam obviously way better though. And Kadabra will evolve in the randomizers at level 37. And like be good endgame too. Gotta look at that, you know. For example, Gengar. We just ran a Gengar in the most recent one. It's A tier, I would say.
What about Mudkip?
Mudkip. Bash, thank you for that. But Mudkip is not runnable. Here you go. Gengar, really strong. It's not as good as the other ones in the S tier though, because of how frail it is. So it's kind of scary, you know? You get hit by Shadow Ball or like Earthquake or something and you're dead. But it's good. I think Alakazam would actually be slightly better than Gengar. I could like move this around. I think Alakazam is probably better than Gengar. Pincer, why not? Pincer, very runnable. Pincer is a decent speed tier as well. Like it's really good late game. Physical though. Physical is always a little worse than special because there is more good special moves than there is good physical moves in the game. And also, X specials are cheaper than X attacks in the mart. But Pincer really good. I'll probably put it at like the end of the A tier. But we might have to move it around. And then same with Heracross. Heracross and Pincer are like super similar in randomizer. Heracross has that scary, you know, 4 times weakness. Where's Heracross? Here. Heracross and Pincer belong together. Aww. For sure. Let's go with the Hitmons. All 3 Hitmons, maybe. Hitmonlee is the most runnable out of the 3. Actually, Hitmonlee is quite good. Hitmonlee is quite good. It does need physical moves only, though. Like, it has no special attack. Hitmonlee is quite good. And then Hitmontop and Hitmonchan are both together worse. Like, no doubt. I'll put him 1 tier lower. I actually might move him even lower, though. Oh, Primeape is runnable, too. I think Hitmonlee's better, though. I'm not sure how to move this around. Maybe, like... Maybe like this. Honestly, this might be a shocker. Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise are probably all in the same tier. And they're not good. They're like, okay. But not amazing. Probably B tier. I'll put them all in there. Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise in the B tier. Victreebel's good. It's just slow. Victreebel is not horrible. Probably also B tier. Oh yeah, let's go for another good one. Like, actually good one. Tauros, for example. Easily A tier. One of the best A tier Pokemon. Starmie, also. Duh. Water types in general get like a little extra bonus because Surf is freely available in randomizer. Starmie is probably better than Tauros. Also, it's special versus physical again. I've ran many Flareons before. Flareon is the same issue than all the other strong physical Pokemon, where it's too slow. 60 speed, right? Or 65? It's so strong though, it hits like a truck. And fire type kind of sucks.
Welcome to the
So yeah, well, I'll move it down here. Fire type kind of sucks.
Chris Crab.
Too many weaknesses. Pidgeot, and Fearow. I'll put them together, although Fearow is better than Pidgeot. They are runnable, but they require an amazing moveset to be runnable. Like, amazing. They need Drill Peck, pretty much. Otherwise, like, don't even consider it. Like, I should make a tier for needs Drill Peck. And Pidgeot would be in there, you know? Pretty bad. Like, don't run those. Same with, like, Machamp and Flareon. It's just so slow. Anything, like, we're doing a speed run, right? So all the slow Pokemon are generally not runnable. Let's look at T-Tar. T-Tar is amazing, right? But it's also too slow. And it has a 4 times weakness. T-Tar sucks, man. I regret it every time. I'll put it in the B tier. Kingdra is good. Kingdra is good. Because of Stab Surf as well. Yeah, let's go Kingdra. Kingdra is probably up here. Also, its typing is amazing. Only 1 weakness, and it has barely any moves. Like, Outrage and Dragon Breath. That's it. And Twister, I guess. Scyther. Alright, let's do Scyther. Scyther, probably together with Victory Bell. Quite good. Good attack, good speed. Just a lot of weaknesses. Let's put it right next to Charizard.
You better be nice to my baby Suicune, Chris Knight.
Suicune, alright. Suicune kind of sucks, not gonna lie. It's so weak. Thank you for the 100 bits. Suicune. 90 special attack. Stab water, though, and slow. Like, it's probably worse than Blastoise. I'll put it down in the C tier. Suicune kind of sucks, man. What's nice about Suicune is, though, you don't have to be afraid of what you're getting hit by. Because Suicune tanks everything. But it's just a really slow Pokemon to run. Same with, like, Lugia. Let's put Lugia together with Suicune. Lugia, Suicune, pretty much same exact Pokemon in this format. Oh, I forgot Ho-Oh. Hello? Dude, Ho-Oh is probably S+ tier just because of how insanely powerful it is. It's probably the worst of the S tier, though, because of the 4 times weakness. Let's go for Celebi and Mew. We'll put them together. I mean, they're base 100s. I'll put them in the A tier. Mew is better than Celebi because no 4 times weakness. Dragonite is very, very runnable, too. It's just hard to find physical moves. Put it right here too. Electrode is runnable. Electrode is not complete garbage. 80 special attack and infinite speed. We'll put it with the birds. It's quite bad. Electrode is not something I'd want to run. Like, it's in the tier where you need to have the strongest stab move to be considered. Like, if it has Thunderbolt, it's okay. Dodrio is the best of the birds, the normal flying birds. Dodrio is actually really good. Where's Dodrio? Here. Dodrio probably even way higher than the other birds. Dodrio maybe even A tier. Yeah, A tier. It's just scary because of the weak. It's frail. But yeah, Dodrio is amazing. Yeah, A tier for sure. Aerodactyl is very good. Probably together with Dodrio. Aerodactyl, Dodrio are pretty much the same. Oh yeah, Jolteon is just worse. Raichu and Zapdos. But one of the best Pokemon to run. Like, top of A tier, for sure. Because 110 base attack. 130 base speed. Like, the base speed, anything over, like, 110 base speed, literally doesn't matter. If you have, like, 110 base speed, you'll use, like, 2x speeds in the whole run. So 130 is just unnecessary. Dugtrio. Ooh, Dugtrio is a rough one. I have run Dugtrio before. I'll put it right next to Primeape. What's Dugtrio's attack stat? Oh, 80. Never mind. It goes down. I thought Dugtrio was stronger. They buffed it later. Dugtrio sucks, man. It's like the same thing as Electrode, except it's even more frail. Wow. I never run Dugtrio again. Dugtrio is in the same tier as... Yeah, it's pretty much this one tier where it's runnable if it has that one good move. And for Dugtrio, it's Earthquake. Let's have a look at, like, Sandslash, for example. Sandslash, very similar to Dugtrio, right? Much tankier. Let's have a look at the base stats for Sand Slash. 100 attack, 65 speed. That is so gross. I'll leave that in E tier for sure. That's really bad. Hold on a second. Maybe I have to degrade. Maybe I have to move all the starters down. All right, here you go. Suicune and Blastoise are like pretty much the same. Actually, I think Charizard is the best. Maybe Charizard is a little better because it has actually decent stats. It's just so scary. So scary to run. Okay, what's next? Cloister. I just looked at Cloister. Cloister is actually not terrible either. Together with the starters. Good attack stat. Good stab. And it's mixed. Like if you find a Cloister, you're more likely to be able to run it than like a Fearow, for example, because it can be either special or physical. Same with Tentacruel. Except Tentacruel is just special. But it's very similar stats. Let's do the Gen 2 starters now. Okay. Typhlosion, Feraligatr, and Meganium. Alright, we all know Meganium's trash. I've never ran Meganium before. Typhlosion, I would probably put together with Charizard, except it's better than Charizard because it doesn't die to a pebble. Put it right here. Actually, maybe even A tier. Maybe I'll need to make an A- tier or something. When do I add more tiers, chat? Oh, Bear. Bear is one of those physical Pokemon that's really strong, but too slow. So kind of like with T-Tar, except it's slower than T-Tar. Oh yeah, Gator. Forgot about Gator. Feraligatr it's very meh because water type is special and Feraligator's highest stat is the attack stat. So you can run it, but like, and its speed is like super underwhelming too at 78. Would probably put it in the D tier. One of the better D tier Pokemon. The next runnable Pokemon I see is Raichu, which is just worse Jolteon, so it'll have to go a tier lower. Other than that, Raichu's pretty decent. You love running Miltank. You crazy, buddy? Are you crazy? No, Miltank's okay. Miltank is at the end of the C tier, I would say. Something like that. Would not recommend running a Miltank. It's 80 base attack. It's kind of weak. But it gets normal stab, so. Skarmory is not runnable. E tier. Maybe it is runnable. I would never run Skarmory. Like, maybe I should take that into account. Would I ever run that Pokemon? 70 speed. Oh, it's really bad. Nah, it's not runnable. I would never run Skarmory. Oh, if it has Drill Peck though. Okay, well, we'll give it... If it has Drill Peck, I'll run it. No, it's not runnable. It's not runnable. Lapras. Lapras is okay. It seems to be just worse Kingdra, but like much worse Kingdra. So I'll put it here. Vaporeon. I have run Vaporeon before. Definitely doable. Only problem is its speed. It's very slow. It's probably one of the best C tier. There's Pokemon that have decent stats but are not runnable, like Golem and Rhydon, because they die to Water Gun. Like, you just can't run them. It's impossible. There's too many water moves. Like, same with, like, Macargo. Why am I even ranking Macargo? Like, who thought Macargo was runnable? That thing is a snail. A literal snail. Like, same with Shuckle as well. Like, we might as well put it in. Best fossil other than Aerodactyl would be Omastar, because the special stat with the free surf you get is really good. And then Kabutops probably a tier lower. Something like that, because you require good physical moves. And Kabutops doesn't get good stabs. Like, it gets Rock Slide, right? That's it. Arcanine and Rapidash we can probably put together. They're very similar Pokemon. I think Arcanine's better. And they're both not amazing. I would put them together in the B tier. B tier. B tier. And then someone else that comes to mind that's very similar is Magmar. Where's Magmar? Yeah, I think they're probably all about the same. All these mono fire types. Typhlosion definitely does not belong in the same tier as these three. It's way better than them. We can do the Nido. Nido King and Nido Queen. Nido King has higher attack than Nido Queen, so I would think Nido King should be ranked higher than Queen. But it's honestly close. Like, it's not even that big of a difference. Maybe Nido King here, Nido Queen here. Okay, let's move on. Haunter. Haunter's runnable. Haunter probably also B tier. Oh yeah, really good. Just super scary because of how frail it is. Haunter is probably like the same as like Cypher. Ledian, sure. So Ledian, you might surprise you. Ledian's actually trash. And so is Gyarados. Ninetales is probably the worst of the fire types. Of these like 4 fire types that we just talked about, because it has only 80 special attack and that's its strongest. So it's pretty bad. I have run it before though. Put it like in the D tier. Yo, let's rank the king of Gen 2 competitive. Snorlax. D tier. It's awful. It's so slow. You have to get hit every single turn by a move first before you get to attack, because Snorlax has like 30 speed. It's pretty bad. Don't run Snorlax. Gyarados, sure. Let's run Gyarados. Gyarados the same as Scyther. It's really good, but it's scared of one type a lot. I've ran Gyarados before. I think I'd rather run a Gyarados over a Rapid Dash. Scissor also. Scissor and Ursaring should belong together, except Scissor is a little scarier than Ursaring. The thing with Scissor is, it's only afraid of like very few moves. It's afraid of Sacred Fire, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and like Flame Wheel and Fire Punch. That's it, right? There's not that many. Clefable is runnable. Physical and specially. But it's not good. It's really not good. I have run Clefable before. Oh, let's go Stantler. Stantler's good. Stantler's actually good. It's like close to Tauros good. It's just worse Tauros. Probably B tier, high B tier. Stantler. You'd be surprised. Stantler is actually really good. Okay, dang, we've been doing this for 30 minutes. I didn't think it would take that long. Let's continue. Let's do some... I'm gonna do some quick ones. Vileplume is worse than Victory Bell, but runnable. Venomoth is trash. Muck and Weezing. Probably both in the same tier. All the way down here in E. Like, if you're really frustrated, you can... I guess you could make it work. Slowking and Slowbro are the same speed tier as Snorlax, so they're complete garbage. Poliwrath also is just super average, but it's water type, so... Maybe put that by Tentacruel and Lapras. Let's finish the Legendaries. All the Legendaries are decent, but not amazing. Articuno. Moltres and Charizard, very similar. Very similar. I don't know which one's better between the two. Probably Moltres. Not sure. Dugong is trash. Hypno is just worse. Everything. But you can make it work. Kind of like... Yeah, I like D tier. It's definitely better than Raticate and all these. Hypno is 73 attack, special attack, and 67 speed. Oh. Thank you. Golduck. I've ran Golduck. Worse for Alligator. I'd run a Golduck over a Dugtrio. Kangaskhan's good. Kangaskhan is together with Stantler. Very similar stats. Same type. Kingler. Alright, the moment you've been waiting for. Kingler. Actually, not horrible. You have to run it physical and give it surf. I think that's it. Like, it can only be played physical, and the stab surf is okay for like rock types and stuff, which is quite limiting. But if you get good moves, it's actually decent, and it has 75 base speed, which is fine. You might struggle a little bit early on, but once you're over leveled, like, the speed won't matter that much. Ooh. But it's quite limiting, right? I think I have to put it in C tier. Yeah, together with Vape. It's pretty bad, unfortunately. We'll make it the best C tier for Crab. It's in the Crab tier, okay? I do like running... It's so specific, but I do like running Kingler when I get the opportunity. Like, you get, like, Body Slam, Earthquake, Surf or something. That's decent. So, Jinx has really good offensive typing and really good speed and special attack. However, Jinx has the slowest cry in the game. You lose a lot of time every time it's sent out into battle. But, I mean, it's better than, you know, spending a ton of time trying to catch something else. Like, I'd consider running a Jinx, for sure. I honestly probably C tier as well. Like, good. It's good C tier. Magneton. Magneton's okay as well. Very high special attack. Good typing. Afraid of ground moves. But even if it gets hit by a ground move, it might survive because of how massive its defense is. Put it together with Kingler as well. I've definitely ran Magnets before. Exeggutor. Very good Pokemon. Just too slow. Kind of like by the slow kings, I guess. Seaking is not runnable unless you really have to. Seadra. Well, we just ran a Seadra. Seadra is awful. I regretted that actually a lot. Crobat's decent. I've ran Crobats before. Probably B tier. And the speed is nice too. It used to be outspeed everything with a Crobat. Marowak. I guess better Sandslash. Mr. Mime. Worst Jinx. Electabuzz. Second slowest cry in the game. But it's better than Electrode. Probably also C tier. Better than Magnets. Better than Kingler. Probably the best C tier. I'm not quite sure if I would put it up here. It's better than Haunter. Never mind. I'll put it up here. It's actually quite decent, Electabuzz. It's just the cry is so slow. Maybe Abra. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's rank Abra. Abra is decent. Persian. Oh yeah, Persian. Garbage. Oh yeah, anything below D tier I wouldn't even run. Not runnable. Definitely not runnable. Arbok, yeah, Arbok is probably runnable, actually. It's so bad, though. Like, I consider Arbok. Lantern, it should be in the same tier as the birds. And then lose a tier because of its speed. So, it goes down to not runnable. Xatu. Xatu is good. Xatu, when I think Xatu, I want to put it next to Standler. And then one tier down. Because it's not Standler. But Xatu's actually alright. Ampharos. It has the same speed problem as all of these Pokemon. Which it's a good Pokemon, but it's too slow. Sudowoodo. 100 attack, very slow. Think of these Pokemon when I think of Sudowoodo. Quagsire is not runnable. Sorry, lowest tier. So is Yanma. Blossom is the same as Vileplume. Definitely, it's exactly the same to me. Where's Vileplume? I don't see Vileplume anymore. Oh, it's right there. C tier. Donphan, 50 speed. So, literally the same as Marowak, Sudowoodo, and all those Pokemon. Donphan, not good, unfortunately. They're, like, all the same to me. I can't believe I put Raticate up here. What am I doing? Farfetch'd, sure. Not runnable. We have Fortress, which is the exact same as Scissor, except it's trash. Super slow. Mischievous is actually runnable, I think. It's not in the not runnable tier. Where's Mischievous? It's like very bad though. Yeah, I put it together with these Pokemon. I've done the Mischievous before. All right, we're almost through now. We have Skiploom. Not runnable. We have Wobbuffet. Extra not runnable. We have Giraffe, which is, I think, almost as good as Stantler. Maybe one tier lower. Actually, no. It's in the same tier as Stantler, but worse than Stantler. It's actually about as good as Lugia. Never mind. So it goes down here. Yeah, definitely a tier lower. Dunsparce. Not in the worst tier. I'll give you that, okay? Gligar. Where's Apom? Same tier. Trash. Abra is actually the best in this tier. Not even gonna lie. Abra is decent. I have ran Abra before. The thing with Abra is it's like, it's only bad until like you're done with the first badge. And then it evolves already into, you know, and then it jumps from not runnable. Hold on. Definitely runnable. It jumps from D tier to B tier. This is a very well thought through tier list if you can't tell. Granbull is worse Ursaring, but it's actually not horrible. It's definitely way worse Ursaring. Hold on. C tier. And now you might be thinking Snubbull. Snubbull is good enough to be ranked because it evolves extremely early. Shen has ran Snubbull before. I'll put it right here. Quillfish. Unfortunate typing. Maybe together with Giraffe, but worse. Yeah, together with that Granbull. Sneasel I wouldn't... Oh, actually Sneasel. Hold on. I never ran Sneasel before. But, like, Sneasel is totally runnable with the right moveset. We could put it together with the Drill Peckers. Yeah, I think I would put it here. Okay, Corsola, too slow, not runnable. Piloswine, I would put together with all the other ground types. Mantine, super weak, together with all the other fish. Octillery, also with the other water types, but it's one of the better ones. Like, I definitely actually put it in D tier, Octillery. Maybe right here. Houndoom, actually one of the good ones. The last hot dog. Or one of the hot dogs, I mean. Houndoom, probably B tier. Very good. Very scary too. Fits right next to Kadabra, honestly. A lot of weaknesses, but it hits quite hard. And it's quite speedy too. So Houndoom's decent. Oh, the babies. Dude, Elekid and Magby are actually not terrible. I would probably put them in the... I'd run an Elekid over a Slowbro. And then Magby is just worse because Fire type is worse. But same tier, I guess. Maybe here. Like, I'd run an Elekid. Entei. Alright, another good hot dog. We put all the hot dogs next to each other. They're actually all so similar. Entei is probably the best. Because it's the bulkiest, so... Make Entei the best hot dog. And is that it? Are we done? No way. Now, wait, I still want to shuffle around some stuff. Porygon 2 is good. Porygon 2 is, like, way better than a lot of things. C tier. Here, I'll put Furret in the... Definitely unrunnable. And Doduo at 1 above, just to tell you that Doduo is better than Furret, okay? But I'm talking, like, this tier list is mostly for, like, early game or, like, starter Pokemon. I guess. And how well does it hold up late game? There's some Pokemon that are, like, extremely good early game, but then they fall off late game. Like Porygon, for example. Porygon is super strong early game, but late game is, like, kind of meh. It doesn't hold up. Ghastly. We can put Ghastly together with Abra, but worse than Abra, or about the same. Ghastly is kind of runnable. I mean, D tier is runnable. All right, and I think I'm just gonna say that's it. Any objections? I pretty much run, or try to run everything all the way down to D tier. But D tier only if the moveset is, like, actually good. S tier is so good, I'd run it even if they know only one move. Because they'll be so good at some point. Like, I'll try to struggle with Poison Sting or something. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tier list. I'm putting this on YouTube. Please subscribe. Leave a comment what tier list I should make next. Subscribe, like, bye. Anyway, okay, cool. That was fun. Man, that was a great way to waste some time. Did you enjoy that? That was fun. I want to do that again. Let's do that for the other gens too. But let's do another key item rando first.